There's nowhere at all I'd rather be today than here at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix. We have an incredibly competitive field this year, which means we should be in for a treat. And judging by the sea of people filling the grandstands, there's a fair-sized chunk of Germany that agrees with me. We're racing in the Rhine Valley this weekend at the home of many of the sport's finest competitors. The 2.8-mile Hockenheim ring requires precision through the technical stadium section and great raw speed down the long, flat-out curve towards the popular overtaking zone of the Turn 6 hairpin. Watch out for a lot of wheel-to-wheel action there today. And joining me on this journey today is Anthony Davidson. Now, Ant, it's the home race for Mercedes, so tell me from your perspective as a driver, does a team's attitude change for their home race? Obviously a home victory, particularly good marketing, you'd think, play on the national pride side of things a bit. But do you see that all come through at all?
Not really, to be honest. I mean, you do get a bit of a pep talk, I suppose. There's certainly somewhat of a raised sense of importance when it's a team's home race, but at the end of the day, we're all professionals. I mean, I want to win every race I compete in, and the teams want to win every race they compete in too. So the stakes are unbelievably high at this level. I mean, the effort is 100%, 24/7 all year round, whether it's your home Grand Prix or not.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Trying to cover the inside line off the start.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. It's Renault in pole position then, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Rosberg, Sebastian Vettel and Raikkonen, Ricciardo, Bottas, Massa and Kevin Magnussen, Sainz, Grosjean, Daniel Kvyat and Hülkenberg, Button, Alonso, Esteban Gutierrez and Sergio Perez, Ericsson and Nasser, Pascal Wehrlein and Rio Haryanto completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Hello again, welcome for another race. Now we're already in round 12 Hockenheim, the race before the summer break. And it looks like it's going to be wet weather all race long. Fantastically exciting, interesting and everything, really. I mean, tire wear, it's gonna be should be an easy one stop, provided I don't get any damage along the way. I'm starting from pole position with an absolutely stunner of a lap. Let's actually get myself a bit more front wing. Why not? And yeah, there's not much to plan, not much to do, not much to see, so let's go. Gap over Max Verstappen. Does not waste a whole lot of time getting by him. Gear too high. 3.3 seconds behind. Magnussen will probably disappoint again. Oh, look at that! Verstappen and Hamilton going at it. Needed a lap or so to dial himself in. Teammate status.
Okay, distance to teammate 13.3. There's about a lap's worth of spare fuel
Probably won't. Taking it nice and slow in turn 1 because that's the most likely place to get a corner cut on this track. Okay, he's already out of the race. What a disappointment that guy is.
Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out. We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Okay,
Look how slow I'm going!
Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Too fast. Dude, I'm standing still. I'm going 80 kilometers an hour. That's too damn slow.
You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety car has reached the pit lane. Some information on Alonso. They're speeding up again, so I expect they fix whatever the problem was. Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Good restart.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.4 seconds.
Pit the third sector and now pit the first sector. Got my speed again, and with Verstappen and Hamilton battling each other, it just holds them up even more. Hamilton makes the pass. Verstappen comes back. Pass is upcoming. Boom. I reckon they made contact, though a lot of cars are already in the pit lane. Do they need to two-stop? They're way too hot. Verstappen now in third, now that everybody else is making a pit stop, but I think Verstappen will have to pit again. Risky for some reason. Wasn't too bad, but still.
Release, release. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Fewer updates.
Understood, copy that.
Well, the second half, the fastest lap. It's nice. go over the grass then stay on track. Driver behind.
Rosberg behind. Our gap behind is 5.7 seconds. They're on fresh inters. The time last lap was a 1:32.85.
So last lap he got me by 0.2 of a second. There's a lot of time in the first sector, so driver behind.
Rosberg behind. The gap to the car behind is 7.9 seconds. They're on old inters. The time last lap was a 1:30.5.
Idiot. Oh, I did come from pretty far. Beating Lewis.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
Go. I'm going 100 through these corners. Barely, the delta's barely going.
Maintaining positive delta until the green flags. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Oh my god, I was braking on the curb in the wet. That's not good. Driver behind.
Rosberg is behind you. Our gap behind is 12.8 seconds. They're on old inters. The time last lap was a 1:32.3.
Alright. Final few corners. This very unexciting race, I must say. A win's a win. It's 5 in a row.
P1 race win. Well done.
Absolutely dominant in qualifying and absolutely dominant in the race. Severely lacking top speed, so that's why they can nab me on some tracks perhaps, but on downforce is needed. It seems my car is superior at the moment.
To liven up the race and mix up the order, and they've taken full advantage of that to claim the victory today. It's always a bit of a lottery when the conditions
Seems
are
happy,
like this, but they've
obviously.
managed to stay on circuit and have come out on top.
Ricardo, oh, Sainz, sorry. Jesus.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted
There
after
you
the
go.
excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
Seen this animation quite a few times now. It's very scripted these days, isn't it, Formula 1?
Look at the driver's standings. A strong race then for our championship leader. That's extended their advantage at the top of the standings.
They're his
Moving on to the
advantage.
driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
It's a tough one, Crofty, but on balance I think I'd go for Nico Rosberg. Quality stuff from start to finish.
On to the constructors then. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. After all that excitement,
Useless
it's
Magnussen.
time for a lie down, I
Vettel
think.
DNF'd,
Thanks for
okay.
joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Alright, alright. Shit happens. Look at the start. But probably there's nothing interesting going on there. Take a shot of myself behind. Oh, that's a nice spot camera angle. Ooh, look at that one. Alright, so yeah, nothing crazy there, just good start, and off I went, basically.
The driver's table. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship.
So there I am, still good lead, or extended my lead over Rosberg, who now is now retaken second place properly, only 3 points ahead though of his teammate Lewis Hamilton. So Mercedes is definitely strolling towards the Constructors' Championship. Hey, so any new point scorers? I don't think so. Nope. Magnussen still without points. The Saubers and the other people are all without points. So this is all stable. I'm actually keeping up with Red Bull Racing on my own. Not too far behind them, but you know, consistently speaking, they should outperform me at the end of the season. Unless Magnussen suddenly gets a boot up his ass and starts to go a heck of a lot faster. So, into the summer break we go with another win. There you go. One penalty, that's true, I got one warning, so I wouldn't really call that a penalty, I think. There you have it. Almost maximized everything that I could, so I can definitely go for a chassis weight reduction. So that should help us as well. I think it actually, at least according to the slider, it should help us more than the actual than an actual engine upgrade. Career score. Well, that's all nice and good. Because I don't think I have the points anything well apart from fuel efficiency, but not really too interested in that. By the looks of it, yeah, the chassis weight should give us the most performance gain of our immediate options. What I'm looking for the trophy room. So there you go, from Azerbaijan onwards, when we've got all those downforce upgrades going, so far I'm proving to be unstoppable. Which now begs to answer the question what I should do difficulty wise next season. I'm just gonna keep it the same for this season, and probably have to go up a notch, especially if I go pick a faster team, but we'll see what happens there. So until then, bye bye, see you for the next one.